Before we begin, I would just like to say this video is purely for fun, so don't get offended. Now, let's start. There seems to be double prompts, so we'll ignore that, okay? So the first one is loves walking and hiking before the sun has risen. This is a good stereotype and it's accurate. Next is into nerdy things. I'll put this in wait. Would this be accurate or extremely accurate? Hmm, I was thinking of putting it here, but it makes sense for it to be in this category because majority of them are into nerdy things. Okay, most of the cops are white, so I would put this in extremely accurate. Short-tempered, I will put it here actually. I will put it in this category. Into guns, I will put this in accurate because not all of them are into it. Nosy, yep, this belongs here for sure. Now I have two prompts: serial killers and psychopaths, but they're kind of the same thing. So I would, most of the psychopaths are serial killers, but not all serial killers are psychopaths. So I would put this here. Next is that they smell bad, which I don't agree with, and I don't know where people got this from, but they don't smell bad. The ones that I've been around never smelled bad. Bro, white women smell great. Out of all the races, white women actually never mind. Middle Eastern women smell better than them, but white people still smell good. Next is frat boy, which I mean some of them, so I'll put it here. Trying to be black, now not all of them do so, yeah. Okay, cringe. Well, this is a no-brainer. This is extremely accurate. They're so cringe. I've never met any other race that is as cringe as white people. Also, next is rich. I'll put in accurate because there's some broke white people as well. Wearing shorts in cold weather, this is so accurate. They just love wearing shorts in cold weather. Okay, some of these are unhinged. PDF files, you know what I mean by this. Not all, but definitely most of them. Hey, don't look at me, it's your people's. This isn't up for debate. Everyone knows this. Maybe I'll put it here. Obsessed with sushi? Yup. They have a short temper, that's why they have fragile masculinity. Next, we have zesty, which out of all the races, white people are the zestiest. So extremely accurate. Okay, vegans. Now let me think about this. I mean, they do eat a lot of pork, but I can't put in extremely accurate because not all of them are. Alright, blue hair in this category because not all of them have it. They sure do love small talk. Actually, this is extremely accurate. It's every time in the elevator or anywhere else they just like being nosy. Kicked out at 18? Well, not really kicked out. It's just the kids leave for college. But yeah, most of the white people leave at 18. So this is extremely accurate. Never met one who hasn't. Now the next prompt says they only speak English. What I meant was that they only know one language, which I haven't met a bilingual white person yet. Wears shoes inside, that extremely accurate. Yellow fever, which everyone knows how the white folks are obsessed with Asian women because they're into nerdy things. This one's kind of funny. White people would choose animals over humans any day, so I'll put it in accurate. Alright, they love asking where you're from. No other race cares as much as white people. Pretty punctual. They sometimes arrive early as well, but this is a good thing. They get away with law extremely accurate, actually. I'll put it here because not all of them do. I mean, most of the colonizers were white. They're innovative. I'll actually put it here. Claps when airplane lands. I'll put it here. Never mind. I forgot that there's been times where they haven't. They don't discipline their kids, which is accurate. I'll put privileged and extremely accurate. Okay, racist is the biggest stereotype, but I'll put it in the accurate category because not all of them are racist. Can't handle spicy food? I was thinking of putting it here. Can't dance? I'll put it in the last category because it's not really true. Have you guys seen break dancers? They're mostly white. Okay, so I saved the best one for the last. So I'll put this in extremely accurate because so far only white people have been school shooters. Now I'll just move it around and make some changes. By the way, some of the boxes are black because I was gonna make all of them black. But because the background is dark, I thought I should contrast it with a bright color. I'll move this English one down here because I just remembered Russians and other white people existing elsewhere. I'll change fragile masculinity to accurate. I'll put innovative in accurate. The Zesty prompt will be available for all the other races, and then you guys can see the ranking of it. The nosiness depends on state because white people in New York don't care about you or your story. Everyone's minding their own business, so this is actually depends. But if you're taking this as overall white people, then yeah, they're pretty nosy. I'll actually put the nerdy one here because some of them are into sports and stuff, which isn't really nerdy. I'll move short tempered to extremely accurate because I haven't met a patient white person, and from what I've seen, they get ticked off pretty quick. I'll move racist to extremely because, well, slavery and colonization, yeah, makes sense. Punctual, I'll move to extremely accurate. Same with the guns. See, small talk and nosiness is kind of the same thing. So I'll remove nosiness completely and replace it with small talk. Alright, guys, this is the final lineup. If you guys have seen the shorts I post, then you would have expected this from me. And if you're new, then warm up with my shorts because the videos I'll be posting is not for the weak. So drop a like if you laughed and subscribe if you want to see more unhinged content and comment what you think.